Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name's Megan, and I got a little man in the back with me. You could probably just keep a little bit of his head, but it is currently Tuesday morning. It's 8:51, and this is going to be a day in life. Day in the life of a mommy. I have so much to get done today, it's not even funny. Just from basically playing all weekend, I'm like so behind on everything. I'm behind on like cleaning the house and laundry. I'm behind on getting videos up. A lot to catch up on today. So I'm bringing you along for all of it. We are currently heading to Aldi to get groceries because we are completely out at the house. And then we'll probably pop over to Food Lion, of course, to grab whatever we can't find on our list at Aldi. And then Rich and I are gonna go to Goodwill. I have a load of just like some old clothes that like Reese doesn't fit into anymore. Some of my old, like all my maternity jeans I have not gotten rid of. So getting rid of all of those and some like old gym stuff. What else? And then we're gonna head back home. We'll do a grocery haul together and maybe make lunch together. And then I have got to, while he takes his nap at 12:30, I've got to get this vlog edited. I started it last night, but then my battery was completely exhausted, so it wouldn't let me upload. So then I had to let my battery charge all night, so I didn't get to like work on it last night, so I'm behind on that. So that vlog is gonna go up probably late tonight. And then what else? I need to clean my bathroom. It's disgusting. And I'm actually like flipping me and Rye's, his and her sinks. Like I'm gonna take his spot and he's gonna take mine. He has no idea that I'm doing this. He's traveling for work. He's in Texas this week. But my side, when we moved in, I just randomly just picked it and we weren't even thinking. But like my side has, and this is so like extra of me, but my side has the towel ring on the wall. And so I have like a lot of more extra stuff on my side. I have like my makeup, like acrylic case that keeps all my makeup, and then I also have like a huge like container of like a holder for all my skincare and my bubble bath stuff. And then like I have my toothbrush plus Ridge's toothbrush, and like all Rye has is just like toothbrush and deodorant and like beard oil on his side. So I'm like, you can like take the spot where the towel ring is, because the towel ring just like sticks out from the wall, and I could really use like that space, that openness. Hold on here. And yeah, I was hoping to take Ridge down to the park again today because we had so much fun there yesterday, but it started to rain, so I haven't even checked the weather. I don't even know like how long it's supposed to rain for today, so I should probably check the weather. So we may or may not be able to go outside today, but if we do, you'll come with me. So anyway, that's what's all on the agenda. I went to the gym this morning. I did a lot better of getting there a little bit earlier. I told you guys it was slammed. Like I was expecting to be like the only person getting there at 5:40 in the morning. No. It was like going to the gym at like 6 o'clock at night when it's just like packed and everybody has gotten off work and everyone's at the gym. At least that's how it was at my Gold's back when I like went to Gold's in Asheville and like would go there straight from work. It was just always insane. And it was literally that way. And I almost went with no makeup because I was like, I'm probably gonna be like the only one here. There's probably me and like 5 people. And then just last minute I threw on my Magic BB cream, and thank God I did, because it was fully packed. I couldn't get on one machine, which is like the whole reason I was super excited to go back to the gym. So I just did arms and did like a bunch of dumbbell work on a bench, which was nice to have a bench because I haven't had a bench in forever, and then to have more fun weights. So my arms definitely were sore. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get there like maybe when everyone else is checking in and try to get on more machines. I got there at 5:09 and it wasn't as busy. People were definitely, we were all like parking together. But I was able to get on 4 different machines, and I did some shoulder work and then I did 20 minutes of cardio. So very happy to be back in the gym. I do eventually want to start going into the sauna just to help, because I know how sore my body is going to be from just the new workouts, like working with machines. Like my body hasn't done machine work in 10 or 11 months, so like almost a year. But yeah, so I went and did that, and then we had breakfast. I just had some oatmeal. And now we are parked at Aldi, so we are gonna go in and get some groceries, and I'll check in with you all in a little bit. Okay, so we just got back from Aldi, Food Lion, and Goodwill. I found no books, no good books at Goodwill, which is a bummer. So probably gonna have to end up going to Barnes & Noble or ordering some on Amazon, but I'm going to take everything out and then show you guys our big old grocery haul. This is kind of an overview of my Aldi haul. This was $98, so about average for me, maybe a little bit under, but we'll start over here. We were getting close to being out of plates, so I got 100 count of paper plates. I'm gonna go back to, now that it's getting warmer outside, I'm gonna go back to my overnight oats, so I'll show you guys maybe today, because I'll probably prep some in some mason jars, but I needed more chia seeds for those. We were out of light brown sugar, and Ryan's gonna do like Korean beef bowls this week for his meal prep. The kids have been enjoying these mini bagels, so I got the cinnamon raisin. I got me some more grape tomatoes, some more mini avocados, a container of blueberries, some more bananas, some fresh spinach, and then little snacky for the kids, the sweet and salty trail mix little bag containers. The family's milk, I got me some organic romaine I'm gonna do like tuna boats for lunches, some zucchini, an English cucumber, some more plain Greek yogurt, Ridge's organic whole milk, my vanilla almond milk, and then Reese half and half for her hot chocolate that she loves, some cookies and cream ice cream for Reese, 2 bags of cauliflower rice, whoops, 2 bags of frozen green beans for like lunches and stuff. I got some wild caught pink salmon because I'm going to try to do some air fryer salmon, make some like salmon bowls for dinner one night. Got the kids more chicken nuggets, rice beef for his lunch, and then 93.7 ground turkey for turkey tacos this week. And that's it from Aldi. I'm gonna flip you around and show you Food Lion. This is kind of a overview of Food Lion. Food Lion was $136, so more than normal, but I got a ton of stuff this time. So we'll start over here. I was out of some bathroom cleaner and bleach, so I got those 2 for the laundry room. I got some of these peanut butter Ritz crackers. I figured, you know, just for the family to snack on. Instead of getting those packets, I saw this big container for hot cocoa for Reese, so I figured this would last her a lot, you know, it'd save me more money, just to have a big container in the pantry. I stocked up on tons of my cheesecake Jell-O pudding because I do put a little sprinkling of this in with my overnight oats. So between eating it in my overnight oats and eating it in my protein desserts, I got 4 packets. I got my 4 cans of tuna for my tuna for lunches. I got the family some of those buttery home style. They like these instant mashed potatoes. I got us more water flavorings. Rye likes the fruit punch. I like sweet tea. We were out of salsa, so I got just the mild restaurant style. I've never tried this, but I've kind of been wanting this like on eggs, and then also maybe sprinkled on my tuna salad. I don't know, that might be weird. And then definitely like on my tacos, so I'm gonna try that one out. I've had Tapatio before and I like it, but I figured I'd try Cholula. Some coconut and Ninos. Some light mayonnaise to mix in with my Greek yogurt for my tuna. I was out of my Kodiak Cakes Power Cake, so I got the cinnamon oat. I really like that flavor. It's a good one. Reese Flaming Hot Cheetos. Some shredded Colby Jack. I got some carrot chips and some matchstick stick carrots because I'm going to put these in my tuna. Edamame. Some more of that mashed cauliflower that I love. And then a family-size bag of some broccoli and a cheese sauce. You guys know my obsession with cottage cheese. Also, I love this in my egg, like scrambles, so it's fat-free feta. Creamy Cool Whip for our desserts. I needed an onion, 18 count of eggs. I finally found a normal size jar of sliced pickled jalapenos, so I grabbed those for tacos. You know my obsession. This is the caramel apple pie. And then I also got a 4 count of the strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to start switching back to egg whites instead of eggs, just to kind of help with like my fat content, my fat intake content, I should say. And then rice creamer, and then my coffee cake creamer. So that's everything I got from the grocery stores. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting all of this away because him and I need to eat lunch in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna quickly throw all this away and I'll show you guys what we have for lunch. So I've basically already demolished half of this, and I'd actually made it really pretty to show you guys, but then Rye ended up calling me and I talked to him for forever. He was driving to the airport, but it looks like a mess and probably disgusting. It is very random, but it's fine. It's not too bad, but it was cauliflower rice, some leftover barbecue chicken shredded in there, some leftover green beans from dinner the other night, and then I just cut up a avocado, some grape tomatoes, and some fresh spinach, and it just kind of made like a little barbecue chicken type bowl with that. And then Ridge is over here. He's almost done, but he had peanut butter crackers, some blueberries, and some apple and cheese, and of course his water. And now he keeps saying he wants his cookie because he's done. Ridge, you want a cookie? Cook? Cookie? Got a little fuzzy on her face. So anyway, so that's what we are eating for lunch. Are you straight? Okay, I think you're straight now. You were a little crooked. Okay. Oh. Why do I do this? I literally just opened it and it just fell over and spilled all over the counter. That's okay, it wasn't that much. Okay, now that I've completely messed everything up, let me sit you back down and show you. Ridge is, you guys can't see me. I really need to get better tripods, counter tripods. If you guys know of good like counter type tripods for cameras, let me know. But Ridge is taking his nap. I've been editing for an hour and a half because I'm really trying to get that video up for you all, and it's now exporting to my computer, so hopefully it should go up tonight. But I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to meal prep some overnight oats for tomorrow morning and then the morning after. So I usually throw them in mason jars, but all my mason jars are being used. Like I pour like leftover coffee for like cold brew and like leftover stuff. So I have like a random little Pyrex with like a little lid and then this little tiny jam jar. So we're gonna make do with what we've got, which is totally fine. But I wanted to show you guys how I do my oats. And I also throw in some, just a little bit of sugar-free Jello pudding, just to make it like a, I like the thicker consistency that the Jello pudding makes, and then also like the cheesecake flavoring. I just love it. It's so good. So we are gonna do 1/2 cup of rolled oats in each container. This is seriously like the easiest thing, and I love it. I will eat this all summer long. I'm not even kidding you. And then we are going to put, let me get a tablespoon. We're going to do a tablespoon in each of our chia seeds. You guys can't even see them. There we go. Okay. So here we go. I don't ever really measure the Jello pudding part. I just kind of, so I can show you guys just like, I don't know, a teaspoon, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my Shakeology Whey chocolate protein powder. You can use whatever protein powder you like, but this is one I have. And I'm going to do a scoop, but I'm going to like measure out like 1/2 scoop on each. Oh Megan, this is like a really weird way of doing the protein. Okay. And then we are going to put some almond milk in there. And a little splash of vanilla extract. Just a little splash. And I'm going to shake this one up since it has that. Make sure it's like a good, yeah, that's a good consistency. I'm going to stir this one. This one needs a little bit more milk. You basically want enough liquid to like cover the oats. Okay. And then I'm going to sprinkle some coconut flakes, some shredded coconut, right on top. And that's it. And then I will toss, when I take them out in the morning, and they're gonna be all nice and thick, and the oats will have soaked up all the yumminess, I will top them with whatever fruit I have. So like this week I have blueberries and banana. So I will probably throw some on there, but yeah, that's basically overnight oats. So simple, so delicious. Very excited because Amazon just dropped these off. These are, and I really hope they turn out, flowers. You guys can't see my head. It's fine. So these are flowers to go into a vase that I got for our dresser in our room. So they definitely need a lot of fluffing. And I'm definitely gonna chop them down because the vase is like really short. But I think they might work. They're like this pretty little green, I don't know what even flower this would be. Doesn't even say. I think they'll work. So that means I can finally show you guys our master, or primary I should say. That's the new word for calling the master bedroom, is a primary. Show you the primary bedroom makeover that I have been saying I was going to show you guys for forever. But I will forewarn you, and I'll probably forewarn you again in the bedroom video, that we ended up canceling our chair. It was just going to take too long to get in, and so I didn't even want to bother with it. And I'm like, honestly, it's a very small chair. It was like that viral swivel chair, and they had one like for a lot cheaper than the Pottery Barn one, but I honestly don't even think it's worth. Excuse me, I just had an iced coffee. But it has been raining here, and then just now the sun has decided to pop back up. But yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother with the chair in the corner, which is fine. We really didn't need it. It's just, but yeah, flowers. Reggie. We've had just a little bit of a rough nighttime routine. We've been having a few of those lately where he all of a sudden just does not want to take a bath. He just screams the whole time. Screams brushing his teeth, screams getting a diaper on, jammies. So instead of like either playing calmly in his room after and reading a book, he throws a fit. So I either turn like Goodnight Miss Rachel on, and he likes listening to the Goodnight video, or he'll get on my phone. So he's on my phone right now, calming down. But I had to work for an hour tonight. I cooked dinner. We had some fish and green beans and rice. And then I worked. Excuse me. I'm a little tired. And then it was time to put Ridge in the bath, so we did that. And now we're chilling, and it's like 7 minutes till 7:30. So he's got 7 minutes to just relax for a minute. And then I'm going to put him to bed, but I figured I would go ahead and close the vlog out here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the day in the life with me today. I ended up not even getting time to clean my bathroom because I ended up having to work tonight, which is fine. I might try to do it tomorrow, but I I am going into work tomorrow. I normally work Thursday and Friday, but Bry's work trip is short this week, so he comes home late tonight. And I was asked if I wanted to come in and work, so, which I would love to do. So I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, so maybe after work I'll feel like cleaning the bathroom. We'll see, but I'm going to get myself a bubble bath tonight and get into bed and post not this vlog but yesterday's vlog up for you guys, and then go to bed because I'm gonna get up again at 4:30 and go to the gym. But thank you all so much for watching. If you did love today's video, give it a big thumbs up because it truly does help my channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.